here we have a quick rundown of some interesting PWM fan control. Right, so here you can see the fan is spinning. I'll just introduce a little bit of friction. I'm not like stopping it all, it's just using a little bit of a brake, so it's actually a constant force I'm putting on it, and it's actually taking off and stopping. It's slowing down in between, and it's doing it in concert with this LED here, which is basically the TTL signal coming out of the microprocessor, which is that small 8-pin chip right there. And so the microprocessor is just pumping out a square wave, and then that is going to this other chip, which is taking the TTL level and up converting it to 12 volts, which is what the fan is running on. It's actually not upscaling, it's basically acting as a relay or something like that. And as you can see, the power is coming from this Mullica connector, which conveniently has both ground tied together for the 12 and 5 volts, so that's the reason we can actually do this without too much of an issue. Otherwise we'd probably have to use some voltage regulators and split out the 5 and 12 volts ourselves with a common ground. So the microprocessor has 6 pins, 4 for the PWM output and 2 for serial, and this has 4 up converters from TTL to 12 volts, and TTL's 5 volts by the way, and so 4 and 4, 2 for serial input, so the computer can actually tell it what speed it wants, and then we'll be using something like this 252 max chip to pull the values out of the computer, because it only has two pins, the TX and the RX. Anyway, that's another project. Alright, but there you go. PWM fan control demonstrated.